Hello guys, welcome back. It's Kristen, or Krusty to my nearest and dearest. Today we are trying a new brand to me. It's an indie brand. It's called Hell Bites Beauty. And this is the Cottage Witch palette. And I found Hell Bites Beauty on Instagram. I've followed him for a while, just nothing really like spoke to me quite yet, but like I was interested, but nothing quite grabbed me to purchase. So they came out with this Cottage Witch palette. It's how many shades? 30 shades. It's like that. And I thought it was really beautiful, very like you have very like fall vibes up here, but you still got some like jewel rich tones down here. So I thought I would do a video trying it out. We're going to do 2 looks, one on each eye. This palette retailed for, I believe, $45. They were doing a Halloween sale and it was 31% off. But with shipping, I paid, I want to say just under like $40. It was like, I believe, 38 and change. So, and it comes with, I think some of these are some duochromes or multichromes. There's quite a few mattes, some shimmers, so just a wide array. So let's dive in. I will say these oranges are really speaking to me. I'm for the most part, I'm better. I did have a cold, but it's still in my voice quite a bit. But usually when I sound worse is when I'm getting better. I'm gonna go into Lovecraft, this middle shade up here. I will say the only like complaint I have off the bat is the packaging. It's really cute, but it's kind of hard to manage. You know, because it just goes on top. It doesn't, and it is magnetic if you get it just in the right spot. And there is a mirror on like the part you take off. I don't want to blind you guys. All right, so this is Lovecraft. We're gonna go in the outer corner with Lovecraft and just kind of dab it on with this. I think it's a Luxie brush I have here. It's hard to read the writing because it's like gold writing on this like mint color. But yeah, it's a Luxie something. It's kind of, I use it as a packy brush. Packing brush. All right, it went on nicely. It went on smoothly. Maybe get a little bit more in the crease. I got those creasy eyelids, so sometimes they don't like to play nice. Okay, made a little bit of a mess, but that's really nothing to do with the palette. It's just I make a mess. Okay, I think I'm gonna go in with this crown brush, a little bit fluffy. No, I'm gonna go in with, I think, Spell right there. Gonna put that in my crease and blend out the Lovecraft shade. They are blending pretty nicely together, I will say. So that blended really nice. I'm going to wipe the same brush off and go in with another shade, slightly lighter. This is Apothecary. It looks a little more like beige, like my flesh color on screen, but it's a little it's kind of that color but leans a little orange, almost like, well, I was gonna say like a bronzy kind of color, but not really. I'm just taking it underneath my eye a little bit closer to you guys. That really blends nicely. I'm happy with that blending. But I do want to take a little bit for some better dimension. Alcott, oh, a Colt, hot, right there. That same kind of packy brush. Kind of blend it into the crease as well. Mostly just kind of stamp and pack it on. And then I will go back in with a little bit of a fluffier brush and just kind of blend it in with the oranger colors, just so it's not, you know, not blended. For some reason, my like outer crease is just not wanting to like have color stick there, which does happen. It's probably not an eyeshadow thing. It's probably more just my eyelids. It usually happens on this side, but it does happen on this side occasionally, where there's like a spot that for some reason shadow just doesn't want to stick to. So I'm gonna, since we're done with the mattes, I'm gonna put on a little bit of glitter glue from NYX. Now, even if I'm not using glitter, if I'm just using a shimmer, I will use the glitter glue. It just, I think, helps things stay in place and helps it pop a little bit. That little spot just does not want to stay. Oh well. All right, and for shimmer, I'm debating between Affirmation and Cinnamon. So why not both, right? Let's go into Affirmation first. I have this very tiny Sigma brush. It's kind of another packing brush. Oh wow, that laid down really nice. Very pigmented. Wonderful. I'll wipe this brush off a little bit and then go in with, what was the other one? Cinnamon. And just go in. So I did that Affirmation basically on most of my lid and just not the first quarter of my lid, and that's where I'll go in with Cinnamon. Just kind of dab that on and put it a little bit in the inner corner. Then bring it down into the inner corner. And I'm just going to take my finger and kind of tap the two shimmers together. Just kind of blend them a little bit. Okay, so that is the first look. I know that shadow's not sticking right there. I'm gonna say, just because it's right in my crease and kind of in my problem area, it's more of a me problem than a shadow problem. So we will go to the next eye. Words, man. All right, I want to go in with Midnight. I'll do that on my outer corner, and then this is Witching Hour. I'm gonna blend it out with that. I'm gonna go with a Sigma brush to pack on Midnight. I don't know what my dogs are barking at. Little warriors. Though I'm sure if anybody broke in, if you know, they had a sandwich. Would be the end of that. I had a friend once, I was out of town and my brother was supposed to be watching the dogs, and for some reason he couldn't do it. So I asked my friend, like, hey, can you stop at my house and feed my dogs? And she hadn't met my dogs before. Like, she had seen pictures and stuff, but she hadn't actually like interacted with them. She's like, they're not gonna bite me, are they? And I was like, no, just tell them you're there for dinner and you could just rob me blind if you wanted. And sure enough, they let her, I mean, they barked, but they let her right in, no problem. They're, yeah, they sound scarier than they are. Once again, this is blending really well together. I'm gonna use another matte. I'm gonna go in with Hex because I was thinking about doing this tealish teal light color, but I want to do more green, so I'm gonna go in with Hex here, this green. Oh, that's really nice. Wow, that looks really nice, I think. I'm very happy with how that blends together. Just kind of slowly blending it out so it's not so harsh. If you have like a dark shade that's not blending out very well, what I will do, if it just looks too harsh even after you blended it, what I do is take some setting powder and blend it out. That works really well. But this is blending nicely out so it's not so harsh. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, where's my glitter glue? If you're not new here, you know that I spend a good amount of time looking for my glitter glue. Okay. And then I'm going to swatch this Evil Eye. I think this is a duochrome, and Blessing. I think they're both duochromes, but I wasn't sure. I think it was. Yes. Trying to figure out which one I want to do. I think they both would work, even though one Blessing is a little more purplish. Let's go with purple, like just kind of give it a little bit more dimension. The brush I was going to use. Good grief. Just more colorful to add a little purple in there with the blue and the green. And I'm just putting it all over the lid and down a little bit on the lower lash line. That's freaking beautiful. Oh my goodness. I love it. I know, once again, my shadow's not sticking. That, especially on this side, that one spot, that is definitely not new. It's a very common problem that I have where it doesn't like to stick in that area right there. And it doesn't matter how much shadow I put on, it just doesn't stick. Just cleaning up a little bit. Oh, I really like that. I'm very happy with my two looks. So I think it's beautiful. I'm very impressed with this formula. Just gotta be careful with the packaging. Just, if you fit it just right, it's magnetic. So at first, like, I thought it was magnetic, and then I tried to put the top back on and it wouldn't stick, so I thought it wasn't. but it's just depends on where you put it. You have to put it in the right spot. So I am very happy with the looks that I made. I'm very happy with the formula, the color story. I think the price point is good for an indie brand. And yeah, so I'm really happy I got this palette. I'm happy I tried them out. I'm glad they came across my feed, even though it took me a little bit to find something I was like really wanting. And you know, sometimes it's hit or miss, and I hadn't seen any other like content creators use them before, so I wasn't sure of the quality. I didn't really know what to expect, but I think it was really great. I'm really happy that I picked it up. I definitely would recommend them. That looks so pretty. I love it. All right, guys, I will link their website down below. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, subscribe, comment down below, send to your friends. We have a lot of fun here, and I will see you guys later. Bye.